Okay, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we've all been waiting for. The Doomsday trailer. He already looks tough as a bitch on his throne. Y'all know I love a good throne. I love a good throne shot.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different.
This is an actual trailer. Holy shit.
He used to be kind. He used to be caring.
Oh my gosh.
And then...
Chat, isn't it, because we watched the video about Doom. Wasn't this nigga mad just because bro was, her man was smarter than him or something?
everything he loved was
like,
taken from
really,
him.
dog?
I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Victor, did you do this?
All of you have lived, stolen lives. But now you must give them back. Answer me, Victor! Did you do this? I swear, you will beg for a hell long before I grant it. Hell answers to me.
Oh!
For I am Doom.
Is Doomsday. 4 months, 3 days, 1 hour, 59 minutes, 56 seconds, 55 seconds, 54 seconds. Hell, hold on, what did he say? Hell answers to me. Like, what the fuck was all of this? He like morphed or something.
But now you must give them back.
What the fuck was that? New Rockstar.
Physical toll taken on a mutant of his age after. Here is everything you missed in the Avengers Doomsday Doom trailer that they just revealed publicly at D23 and on YouTube. Welcome back to New Rockstars.
Cape flip? Bro, that was not that was his cape?
I'm Eric Voss, and this is a breakdown of the new Doom-centered trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I saw a version of this trailer in Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con in July, but now that I can see it in full detail.
No, it wasn't pre-watch, chat. You know when you hover over like a video and it just plays? And I clicked it so I can tab it. It like was 7 minutes in or some shit.
And now that it has some slightly different shots, there are just so many new details to discuss. So let's go through this frame by frame for all the details you missed.
Chat, if I pre-watched this, whatever he said in these 7 minutes, I would have been like, I would have like acted like I've been doing this shit when I was watching the trailer.
Act like the filthy desktop streamer everybody already knows you are and play games again. I miss the old Dontai, the gamer Gary Dontai. Not the every stream is gonna be 3 hours of reacts and IRL Dontai and occasional friend slop games Dontai.
Bro, there's no like bro, we'll play games when there's like really good games out right now. There's nothing that, bro, there's not like a Final Fantasy or like a game where I'm gonna spend like 11 hours. I think the last game that was really good, a real big game, was like 007, bro. Not gonna lie. But what I do need to do is go back and play like older games, like the classic games like I did before. That was a fun era, and I want to do that again. But I mean, like I went through a lot of the really good games. But I did want to do the Watch Dogs game. That's something I do want to do. So we can definitely do Watch Dogs. Black Flag is not a good game to play like for streaming purposes. because it's just too open. That was another thing I was talking about, like when we watched the Phantom Blade trailer, that a lot of these games, they're cool. There's like a good intro, cutscene, story. Then they throw you in the open world to have fun and like just kind of kill your time with. That's not good for like
so he said you
posting
all have
to
lived
YouTube.
Stolen lives, counting to every last nigger at fault other than
Hey!
2 other heroes missing Doctor Strange and well the literal go-to just hit 2 billion at the box office.
Spider-Man. But yeah, I like games that kind of throw you into the open world are hard to complete for like YouTube because I mean it's an open world. I want to explore it. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I am still exploring these worlds. I'm still exploring different lands. Like I'm on a boat, I'm sailing. I got the girl singing. And I just be like sailing, looking at the sea. It's like that game, it would never get finished on a like on a channel. It's just too hard to do, bro. That's why I gotta play like the more linear, you know, story-based games.
And yes, I am wearing
Makes it better.
Play the real Final Fantasy, Fxif, coward.
Coward.
the physics are theoretical, but the fun is real shirt that Peter Parker wears in Spider-Man Brand New.
Niggas gonna be not only are they gonna tell me how to explore the open world, they're gonna tell me where all the cool stuff is and that I'm missing stuff and that you gotta go over here. And then also on top of that, I want to explore the world because when you explore, you get cool shit. Like if it's a good open world, you get rewarded for your exploration, and that's kind of like it's just too much of a distraction, bro. And I get distracted easily, dude. Easily. Do you edit your game events now or not? No, the videos that y'all seen recently have been done by the editor. I'm still doing the story ones, but I'm not gonna lie. This guy is like good. This guy is fucking. What do you mean we know? What do you mean we know, bro? Chat. I'm not good at editing like you know, the friend slop shit. I just like to doing the story shit and to keeping it simple. But I'm not gonna lie, he's really good. I think I might let him do the story shit as well. I'm a little extra, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I already gave him like two raises, bro. I gave him 2 raises because of just how good and quick he is. Like, there's times where I start up a stream and I don't even think he's like, I'm like, he probably not even up or like ready, and he'll have the shit posted.
ImDontai, we don't give a fuck. Play IT on Patreon if you must. Also, you finally got to edit a use him nigga. There are people who are good at games and then the people who are funny and play games. You are not Shroud, we watch you because you make it fun.
What the fuck? I'm good at games though. I'm fucking good at games though. Yo, okay, chat. We'll start. I think we'll start the Watch Dogs
nigga,
thing.
Tell me the truth. When you post about your wife and how much you love her, you do it right next to her. How like nigga, I know you do nigga.
Why?
And I'm not saying not to, but damn, I get it. You're in love, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Why are
W Queen Toe.
Why are you spamming, nigga? Damn.
Are you gonna play the new COD campaign?
Wait, there's a new COD. Wait, he just posted. He just posted 4 videos. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Like, chat. I already gave him 2 raises. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I think I might just throw the bag at him just to lock him down, bro. Just to lock him down. I didn't know he was good like this, bro.
Watch the Spider-Man new Rockstars or no?
Bro, it's an out. That's a movie itself. This trailer. Oh my god, we gotta get the. We gotta get. Hold on, let's.
You are dog water at games, but you are funny, so I guess it evens out. Just remember dog water at games.
Yo, you did not have to fucking add the last sentence. You doofus.
Hey, we have all kinds of great nerdy shirt designs just like this available at our merch store, nerdrite.shop, which is the best way to support our channel. And
Chad, if I wore this unironically, y'all clowning me
get
or no?
Hogwarts Legacy 2. Can the editor upload the lost footage of your first gameplay? I'm on my knees, begin.
Bro, I don't even know if I still have that, dude. Like, y'all asked for that, and I'm telling y'all, I don't know if I have it anymore, bro. Hold on, let me look. I can't even open up my... Oh, my God. I can't even open up my passport. I have so much shit on this thing, bro. This is ridiculous. Also, I don't want to just I don't want to just throw like, holy shit, chat. Like, this is on my passport right now. Wait a minute.
Yo, Dontai,
Oh,
you're
good,
on a
you're
voice
safe.
racist as shit. This nigga be sneaking in the hard R thinking we ain't
She
notice
just
it.
had to go and spoil.
He dead ass does.
I need to time this just right.
All right. Come now. You're in back for you. I can't believe this is still here, dude.
Brody, if you finally played FF14, I know good and we ain't
really-
seen
you
you on
really
Twitch
sold
for a
ya.
long time.
That's why
We know you love them MMOS/JRPG games. I would love to see that gameplay.
that's what Afro be on, right? Damn, bro, I fucking missed this game. How much storage do you fucking have? Well, on this passport, it's 4 terabytes. Like, I have so much shit up here, bro. Like, chat, like, this is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I need to delete some of this shit. There's no reason why some of this shit is up here. Actually, I did do a good job. I deleted some stuff. I deleted some stuff. 'Cause there used to be more. Oh my gosh. I can't really see it, but there's a video here of me and Demir. Oh my god, and he was so small, bro. Oh my gosh, he's so tiny, dude. He was so tiny. Okay, let's log in.
Huge thanks to all of our fans who rock our gear and post selfies and tag us, like Mauricio and Ivy Marie and Toxicali 2 and your best friend Charlie Cox and
It'd be funny seeing you Twitch nigga beg for his attention. Like, hey dumbass, he don't love y'all Patreon on top.
What's my oldest video up? The oldest video up here is, well, this isn't even the oldest video, but
Thank you Ty for 200, you no longer labeled as scammer in my books. JK, but thank you.
oh yeah. I sent the 200 to
So
all.
you had all this unreleased shit in the vault and didn't tell US.
I sent the 200 to all. I sent the 200 to all of them. Everybody. I sent it. I literally sent it. I sent it. Bro, oh my god. Dog run that. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. All right, let's go.
thanks to her friend Stephanie for getting
You forgot me, nigga. Are you sure? Are you sure you were part of this? Did you message Danielle? Somebody ain't messaged Danielle, bro. No, you didn't. Bro, I'm trolling. Wait. You're not even a Wait, I bet I thought he was I thought he was though. I don't remember. I just remember it was like they were VIP. But it was certain VIPs, and he just got fucking banned or timed out. Untime him out, bro. Untime him out, man. Nigga, we haven't even started the breakdown. Okay, wait, no, there actually was like 2 people who like didn't who like never responded, who never messaged Danielle. So like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I sent the 200 out to everybody except J-Man. I gotta send J-Man his because I forgot to do it.
her that shirt. What a good friend. All right, let's get started with this new trailer.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different.
The trailer opens with Dr. Doom on his throne in the Doomstadt. That is his castle in Latveria. We saw a version of this throne at the Bilibili World event in Shanghai, and now that we see the floor before the steps that lead up to the
Holy.
throne glow with a mystical green energy that looks rather like fiery green embers. The pattern upon which this green glow moves is the same runic symbol that we see on Dr. Doom's gauntlet.
H4 for 2027 is a lock in. Tetsuya Nomura announced yesterday at D23 that they speedrun KH3 because they wanted to put the time and effort into the fourth game. That's why the third game felt short and incomplete to a sense, but yay KH4 and FF7 Revelation.
They rushed the game to make another one? Huh?
Now, when the July 20th trailer dropped, there were posters like this person on Twitter and on Reddit who were trying to compare this symbol to specific runes, and they made a very AI-structured type argument for how these runes combine the three schools of magic of the Dark Arts, Soul Absorption, having trapped the Hazareth, three demons, and the Odin Force. But that red runic comparison image is actually from the Doom 2016 game that has nothing to do with Marvel's Doctor Doom.
Dumbass!
It's some kind of hallucination our buddy Claude or ChatGPT likes to do. In truth, Dr. Doom learned witchcraft from the teachings and relics left behind by his mother Cynthia, who was a witch, and then traveled through time to enhance his powers in the mystic arts.
Oh wait, I lied. Danielle says she already sent it to J-Man. Oh, W Danielle.
Training under Cagliostro, yes, as of the Book of, and Morgan Le Fay, and he gained lots of wisdom from Doctor Strange himself. And speaking of witches in Doom's life, in July we learned that he's going to have at least 3 Latverian witches of different colors,
that's
and
tough.
A new masked figure in Doom's cover.
Whenever I see Dontai talk about being a happy father, I think about how glad I am to be a virgin. Like if I had a kid, he gonna call me Stevie cause he gonna wonder what I look like.
What? Well, you shouldn't be having a kid until you're fucking ready anyway, dude.
Of Latverian witches is being referred to as Boris and is believed to be Doctor Strange, you know, with the third eye in his head. Sometime after the events of the Multiverse of Madness, and is believed a new masked figure in Doom's coven of Latverian witches is being referred to as Boris and is believed to be Doctor Strange, you know, with the third eye in his head. Sometime after the events of the Multiverse of Madness post-credit scene. This green magic burning up through the floor reminds us that Doom's mother Cynthia currently has her soul trapped in hell by Mephisto. Good thing we got Ghost Rider coming to the MCU to give Mephisto something to do in the cinematic universe. You'll notice the windows behind Doom's throne bear the exact same framing and shape as a background behind the Doom's.
Wait. And Ghost Rider or Night, what is Ghost Rider? Whatever the fuck. That movie's coming out after Doomsday, and it's tied to like the Marvel universe, or is it just a random like a solo movie? Bro, Knight Rider, like, you know what I mean, bro. I like, come on, bro. It's not this nigga's not my favorite fucking hero. I didn't even know he was like a hero. I just saw the movie with Nicolas Cage. I was like, oh, this was a cool movie. This was a cool movie. I didn't even know this nigga was like a superhero or some shit.
It's a countdown clock that we've seen since December. So confirmed that countdown clock is in the Doomstat. Now I have to say
2028. Yee.
It is possible that what we're seeing here is not actually in Latveria in any universe, but might actually be a redecorated citadel at the end of time after Dr. Doom sacked it from whoever was occupying it since the end of Loki. I'll say that this throne room doesn't look anything like that office that He Who Remains was in, but I just have to acknowledge the possibility. I mean, I've seen those home makeover shows. They can completely redecorate something to make it look like,
out
you know,
in 2028 alongside X-Men and Black Panther 3, but he's probably making his debut in Secret Wars.
That'll be crazy.
We hear Vanessa Kirby's voice as Susan Storm saying, Victor was always the smartest guy in the room. He used to be different. As if she's kind of making excuses for this freak. But this confirms
what
that Victor
the
Von
fuck is that
Doom in
about?
This movie comes from the 828 universe of the Fantastic Four. He was known to the four of them. He was their friend. Like, I feel like a Munchkin's gonna run out to Sue Storm and be like, is it true? He was your friend? And she's gonna be like, well, our paths did cross at school. Hey, I guess Galinda and Sue do like to travel by bubble. I mean, by saying this, Sue is even acknowledging that Victor was smarter than her own husband Reed. And we know now that when
Doom at the end of the movie. What are we doing, bro?
all that empty
what are we doing, dude?
Foundation with the
also, Robert Downey Jr. sounds good as in his Doom persona, bro.
Aryan flag in Fantastic Four First Steps. That chair probably belonged to Victor's predecessor, Vladimir Fortunov, the dictator of Latveria. And Vlad wasn't there because there was some civil unrest back home due to Victor Von Doom leading a revolution with the Zafiro clan to overthrow Vlad. Too bad, Vlad. But all of this now has us rethinking that moment in the Fantastic Four post-credit scene when Sue found Doom with her son Franklin. Was Franklin really reaching up to touch the face of an old family friend?
Crazy
I know in other
ending.
videos ImDontai acknowledged a theory that that green cloaked person might have actually been the Green Latvian witch, a variant of Sue Storm. No, Matt Shakman did confirm to our friend Brandon Davis that Robert Downey Jr. was actually on set for that scene. But now the Marvel Studios logo is silver metal over green smoke. Yes, the colors and textures and overall scheme of Dr. Doom.
Hulk.
And Sue goes on in the next section.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring, and then everything he loved was taken from him.
Tears are running down Sue's cheeks here as she talks about Victor. I'm a little worried what she's so sad about. Like, could she just be a mother worried about where Franklin is? Probably not if we see Franklin's safety, or mostly safely, in the arms of Uncle Johnny later in the trailer. So I'm really worried about Reed's fate at this point in the movie, because we do not see him in this location with Sue in any of these trailer shots. In fact, all we really see him in this trailer is a very dramatic moment, very close to a very dangerous person. And
gotta
now
kill
we
him.
see a wounded Ian McKellen Magneto.
He's gotta
with
die.
long silver hair. And it looks like he has a sling around his neck holding up an injured arm. Who hurt our boy Magneto? Or was this just the physical toll taken on a mutant of his age after he reverses the magnetic polarity of a planet and sends a tidal wave hurtling into New Jersey? I mean, I really hope Peter Parker is in this movie just to set up the crazy paradox of the fact that he and Ned in Spider-Man Brand New Day just quoted Gandalf
Zach,
in the Fellowship of the Ring,
my
now meeting the face of Gandalf. What did Gandalf look like to them when they watched the Fellowship of the Ring? Next, we see Channing Tatum Gambit, very much unwounded, and then our boy Steve.
I'm not gonna lie, with all this shit going on, I deadass didn't even recognize he was in this trailer. Dante, do you think Doom is going to destroy all the pickles? What are you talking about? Dante is LARPing Doom Omega. Omega, LOL. Dante, are you Spooder, man? Omega, are you just having the time of your life in this stream? Yo, you're having the time of your life in this stream right now. Omega, LOL, Pog the Sclat. Dante can't do quadratic equations. You know what? You just keep having fun, bro. I don't know what's so wholesome about this.
Steve Rogers tilting his head down.
I don't know what's so wholesome about that.
I think all of these characters
He's like literally having a blast. I love that for him.
In the Baxter building with Sue, the same part of the penthouse level where Sue walked back from the kitchen to find Doom with Franklin. When Fantastic Four First Steps came out, the cast indicated in interviews with Collider that in the scenes that they shot for Doomsday, these actors were shocked by how many other famous Marvel characters would be joining them on these Baxter building couches. Now it looks like they got everybody, or at least everybody who's not dead. Now we see Doom back in his Doomstat castle looking up
Girl from Cat in the Hat.
at his tapestry from the poster. I analyzed that poster in another video in July, but at the top of it, we do see Doom's dead wife and child. I assume they're dead because they're amongst angels. Angels with salad fork wings. This is all on top of a globe that I think is meant to represent his vision of what he wants to create. A world that he's going to call Latvirion, or as everybody else is going to call it, Battle World. Now, at the bottom of that poster on the right is a figure that many believe looks like Iron Man snapping from Endgame.
No.
Of course, a gesture that led to Tony
on now.
Stark's death, and something that this Dr. Doom, I presume, witnessed or is aware of, because it could be part of the actions that created the ripple effect and incursions that impacted Victor's family's life and killed his wife and child. Sue says that everything Victor loved was taken from him, referring to his wife and
We think Iron Man snapped away Doom's family?
child in local Chipotle. And it is still kind of a mystery how the Avengers' actions in Endgame even led to an incursion that just targeted Victor's wife and child specifically in a way that he would consider it a personal affront. Like, if Victor comes from that 828 universe, that universe is still intact. It's not like that Earth was fully devastated in any incursion event that Victor only survived. The 828 universe is still very much alive and well throughout the decade of the 60s in that universe. And if we assume this is his Doomstat castle here in Latveria, his home still seems to be very much intact, unless it was destroyed and he like rebuilt it. So what the hell happened? Was Victor out with his wife and kid vacationing on some cosmic beach facing
Now the incursion is caused by
and
OCAT.
a tidal incursion wave sucked them both away from Victor's arms in a vicious undertow? That sounds crazy. Maybe when Steve Rogers had to return the Soul Stone to Vormir, Red Skull was like, okay, Captain Rogers, but to take the stone back, I must select 2 random lives from the multiverse, and you might not like who I choose. And Steve's like, whatever you gotta do, Schmidt, I got
Where's NDA? I already reacted to it, bro. Holy shit, you should have seen it. I literally pulled off a backflip that I didn't even know I could do. It was that good, bro. But I told my editor not to post it because I just don't feel like it.
Peggy pegging to do. Or maybe Doom's wife and child just die from some tragic sickness or freak incident. Through his research through the multiverse, learns that his life was set on this course by just his universe being altered in a specific way because some schmuck named Steve Rogers set up camp in it and he was not supposed to be in this universe. And so this grief that Victor thought he was always meant to have, that he was just unlucky to be cursed with, he now realizes was actually a variation from a life that he could have had, still with his wife and child alive, and it was all caused by this one guy who needed to get his dance and Pagan. We see Victor's bright green eyes staring up at this tapestry from under the mask. We should note that Robert Downey Jr. has dark brown eyes, so it looks like as Victor, he'll be wearing green contacts. Maybe among lots of cosmetic changes he'll adopt as Victor Von Doom. I assume he's gonna have some kind of latex facial scarring. The trailer goes on.
I knew he was lost.
Or they just edited it.
But I did not realize that he was broken.
Holy shit. No, the way he's posted up, I feel like he's gonna have some just fire standing aura shots.
That he was broken.
Okay, so also here in what I assume is the Baxter building is John Walker with his bench shield, Shuri, M'Baku, Shang-Chi, and Namor. We see Thor clenching his fist as if trying to steady a nervous tremor. In past trailer videos, I noted that the turquoise-colored telekineal vibranium given from Namor seemed to be woven into Shuri's armor. I think it also might be incorporated into M'Baku's armor here. Now the camera angles down on a hooded Doctor Doom from overhead as the floor shows the same
Doom kinda a bitch. Not gonna lie. This all over his wife and kids. Just his wife and kids? Bro, come on now. It's his wife and kids. To some people like me, that's all, like, that's everything. That's literally everything, bro.
circular pattern of runes that appeared before the Latvian witches on the display at San Diego
Doom, we
Comic-Con
see the
in
fit.
D23. It seems like this is the floor that holds his throne. Underscoring this trailer are these heavy bass notes that kind of sound like an alarm. It's just kind of a subtle or maybe not so subtle way to really raise the tension and make us terrified of what Doom's gonna do. Moving on.
Would you do the same? Oh, bro, yeah. Y'all already know how I feel about humanity and how they just don't give a fuck about anything and how they're always mad. Bro, if I lost my family, bitch, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna turn into a supervillain. I'm gonna turn into a supervillain, bro. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that. Let's just be a villain.
Victor.
What more is there? I'm gonna turn to John Wick. Cause bitch, I can't be Doom, bro. That nigga too fucking smart. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know how to do all these fucking these fucking technologies and shit like that. I know how to use a gun though.
Of you have lived
Ah,
stolen lives. But now you must give them back.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
you know what I learned? I learned that Cyclops doesn't even he doesn't even shoot lasers. He just he's it's something what is it, chat? It's something that is he's covering something, and when he opens his eyes it just comes out. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga, I got a whole new, like, I look at this nigga totally different now. Yeah, it's like something from another dimension that he's basically just trying to keep contained. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Whoa, so boom, we are flying through the clouds of an atmosphere to see a version of Manhattan that has been completely wrecked.
Oh,
I
helly
assume
nah.
this is some Manhattan because that green section in the middle looks a lot like Central Park.
Before you turn into a villain, I'm safe to right, Dontai? The rest of the chat can go toe.
Everyone will feel my wrath. Ha ha ha. I will be named Pause Man. Pause Man. Where I always say something gay just before I kill you. But then I say pause before I do it. But I say pause after I say it, though.
But yeah, I think we might be seeing our very first bird's eye view of Latverion, aka Battleworld, as it is.
Do you want to die face down, ass up?
Yo, Dontai, have you
Pause.
heard that, Doom? You've reached the message limit. Try again later.
There's no way y'all are doing that. Yo, I'm talking to them about it. We're gonna get it fixed, hopefully.
is in the process of being forged together. In Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars in 2015, when the 616 Earth and the 1610 Earth are collapsing and crashing into each other, Dr. Doom ends up taking pieces of this Earth and several other Earths to form what's called Battle
Pangea.
World, a vast patchwork of around 42 different
This
sections
bitch don't know
that are
about
taken from
Pangea.
different Earths and realities. And specifically, the continents of Battle World include a Manhattan district that's actually separated into 4 parts. The city is a merged 616 Manhattan with a 1610 Manhattan, and above these Manhattans hovers the inhuman city of Adelon, and beneath that city, Monster Metropolis. I think in this film adaptation, Dr. Doom will be merging the Manhattans of 3 Earths together, 616
Honestly,
with
if Secret Wars is the last time Chris Hemsworth is portraying Thor, then he did his job, especially since he's going through Alzheimer's currently and is closing to finishing his career.
Wait, what? He's going through all time. Oh, wait, I didn't know that. Are we dead ass? How old is he? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that happens when you're like old. Got diagnosed. Oh shit.
its new Avengers Tower. 828 with its back.
I see some people saying no, he's not. Yes, he is.
Villain slogan. I'm finna nut on you.
No, I'm not saying that. I would not be saying that, bro.
Building, and 10005 with its rightful Statue of Liberty, seen in the events of the Liberty Island incident in the first X-Men film. But for those three to come together, rows and rows of buildings of all three of those Manhattans are going to have to be mowed down.
Holy
Kevin
shit.
Feige has indicated that Avengers Doomsday will hand off to Avengers Secret Wars in ways that pretty much follow Hickman's comic storyline. After the first teaser was shown at CinemaCon in April, Kevin Feige explicitly said this to Fandango.
Kevin, you mentioned Secret Wars. I know it's way down the line, you can't give too much away, but how do these two films relate?
Well, I think people familiar with the comic stories see that they will relate, but I will say this: they relate in a very different way than Infinity War and Endgame. I think people are expecting a similar connection, and while one certainly does lead into the other.
Yeah, he's trying to do these movies so he can remember himself and so his kids can remember the characters he's played, and yeah, he's going through a different Alzheimer's that happens when you're younger.
Wait, what happened? He's trying to do this movie so he can remember himself and his kids. Remember his character he's played. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lie. Why would he make this up though? Like, what does he get?
Last Dono and I'ma shut up, but Chris Hemsworth doesn't have Alzheimer's. He just carries the gene and may be at risk.
So he technically wasn't lying. He was just, bro, why say something like that? I don't know, bro.
Imagine nigger with a mask on and you hear an annoying screechy voice and you scared for your life until you realize it's Dontai voice and your heart just gets warm because you know he just a sweetheart and not going to hurt no one.
Okay, first of all, yo, shut up.
Rewatch and re-react to the trailer as you haven't seen it before because I just joined the stream.
Yo, it's gonna get posted. Second of all, if you think if I was a villain and I had a mask on, I'm not gonna use my same voice.
Yo, pause man, since you claim you're a gamer, can we get the Baldur's Gate 3 gay sex scene speeder on any %?
So if I just said I can't even play the open world games and put it on the channel, what makes you think I can play that game and finish it?
Dumb MFS in the chat gonna give me Alzheimer's, I swear.
Yeah, bro, come on, don't play about that, bro. That's weird, dude. That's weird. Try your villain voice, bro. Obviously, I'm gonna have like a filter. Hold on.
Yo, it is me, Pause Man.
Someone said, what voice will you use, sweetheart? All right, bro. All right. It's all fun and games until Doom arrives.
It's in a very different way, and I will say that Secret Wars is as ambitious a project as we've ever embarked on.
I mean, that's pretty much a soft guarantee for Battleworld. I'll take it. But more recently, when pressed about Battleworld from Joshua Horowitz at San Diego Comic-Con, the directors, the Russo brothers, played coy.
We won't confirm or deny whether Battleworld appears in either of these films. and we cannot confirm or deny who appears in Battleworld, if Battleworld were to be in one of these films.
Yeah, these guys never confirm anything. And hey, maybe they're saying it'll just be called by Victor's name for this new world.
I mean, it's like, damn, people don't want surprises anymore. I know they want the inside scoop, but there's a difference between inside scoop and just wanting to know the damn movie, bro.
At Virion. But yes, what we're seeing here is part of.
Hey, as long as we get like Hulk, I want Hulk
Dontai
back.
squeaky voice Alvin and the chipmunk ass voice behind that mask.
So one, I don't even have a fucking squeaky voice, and that shit was like years ago. You fucking dragging it. Second of all, I want the Hulk that we seen in Spider-Man. I want that to continue. I don't want this nigga wearing glasses and shit like that. I want to see this nigga mad, just slamming shit, punching shit. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy and excited to see what they do with the Hulk. Now that's one of the people, like, I ain't gonna lie. After this is over and they do their little reboot or whatever, and we get the fresh new superheroes, I'm not gonna really care about none of that unless it's Spider-Man or the Hulk. If I'm being honest, that's like, I don't know what their plan is. I am interested to see what they do, but I don't know if I'm gonna go run into the theater to see him. Except for, you know, it's Spider-Man though, and Hulk is Hulk, bro.
The terrifying new continent as it's gradually in the process of being stitched together. A world that's being built on top of the void, the TVA dumping
Crazy
ground
to
that
see
we saw
you
in
go
Loki.
from the raid train days to thousands of people. Salute my boy.
Raid train days. Wait, hold on. Raid train. Wait, what is that? Raid train?
And Deadpool and Wolverine. I think
not even X-Men. Okay. Maybe X-Men too. I'm not gonna lie. The cast. I don't know if this is like, what is this? If that. Well, yeah, it's got to be the reboot or whatever the fuck. Well, I don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. That does look good. That does look interesting. Girl from Obsession's going like that's crazy to kind of go from Obsession to, bitch, I'm part of the MCU. Like, you just got the craziest bag ever. Yo, typical Vic with the faggot that I appreciate you. Blah.
it's also where we see the Bahrainian desert floor that's going to be the setting of Talokan with the water being pushed back. There's going to be lots of interesting terraformation that's going to be happening in this movie. And it's possible that on this world is where Ned's Spidey tracker said a new Spider-Man was found. I was kind of tough on the casting of Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards in our recent sneak peek episode, but I do have to say I have always admired how hard the actor goes in this role, and he really shuts my ass up here.
Victor, did you do this?
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
I mean, that sense of betrayal that Reed has here, and that kind of dumbfounded shame
gonna
he
die.
knows too. Mwah! I mean, remember, Reed had this epic line in Fantastic Four First Steps.
It is my job to think terrible things so that terrible things don't happen. I don't dream, I don't wonder. I invite the worst.
Spider-Man is
possible thing
reportedly having a cameo appearance in the next X-Men film. It seems like Annie is finally letting off those shitty shackles after a decade that nigga Tom got all the power in the world. Now Disney, Marvel and Sony can't say no to you, and you only 30.
Wait, really? He can do whatever?
into my head to figure out how to hurt them before they hurt anybody else.
This is Reed's curse. He overthinks every problem and imagines every worst case scenario and forces himself to live within these possible horrors so that he can make sure that they don't happen. But here, this is one possibility that didn't even remotely cross his mind. That his old friend from college, the one guy in the room smarter than he is going to use his magic and his science and his rage to destroy 3 Earths and remake them into his own utopian vision. Thank you to our friends at comicbook.com for sponsoring today's...
That is kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, for what, though? W Comic Book Visions, y'all. Keep going crazy. Hold on. Oh, shit. What the fuck? $950. $913. Yo, that's crazy, bro. For some motherfucking comic books. For some motherfucking comic books, bro.
Checked. Crustal energy deposits not checked, and momentum transfer regulator checked. We are also reminded of the July trailer where we saw Reed's depiction of what's happening to these 3 worlds, and if you look closely, I spotted that there's these little magnet symbols that I think were added by Reed as a kids TV show host, or Herbie, as a way of showing that the 3 cores of these worlds have
Nigga
been
just made them
magnetized.
$2 billion within 2 weeks. I'm a suck dude dick if he can make that amount of money within 2 weeks.
A specific way to attract each other simultaneously. But now on the chalkboard, it kind of sounds like Reed's building some kind of cannon on these multiple Earths with different instruments to sustain the major structural elements of that Earth. The atmosphere,
You
the
feel
crust,
like
the
him
core
living in
magnetic
the
field.
worst timeline. I see Marvel having a comeback while DC is still in the shitter.
I mean, DC.
Him already know, and Clayface is gonna come out and people are gonna be like WHO mega LOL even if it's good.
I mean, I'm already like, who the fuck is that? But the Clayface or whatever the fuck, it looked like a good movie, but like it's not like the type of movie where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what they do with this world next. It's just like a good movie where I just want to watch. Even when I watch the Batman movies, the Batman 2, I don't give a fuck about the world. I just like I think the Batman movie is just really good. But if they trying to set up something or anything, I don't really care about it. Shut up, donos, bruh. What they talking, they chatting, they saying what's up, bruh. Let them talk, bruh. Come on, bruh. Mute donos, please. Come on, bruh. Come on, dog. Let them talk, bruh. Okay, if the donos gotta get muted, chat, y'all gotta get muted too, bro. Y'all can't type. Stop typing. Stop typing. If they can't talk, y'all can't talk. Take it off of emo only, bruh. Take it off of emo only. Oh, wait, hold on. Apparently, one of you guys are from Canada that are supposed to be receiving the $200 from the Twitch thing, and it's not working. You're Canadian. Get scammed. Ahaha. You're not getting your 200, but you're not getting your bag. You're not getting. I'm joking. I'm gonna figure it out after stream. Or Daniel's trying to work on it right now. Daniel's trying to work on it right now.
We don't want to speak anymore. Mute us.
Oh my god. Okay, look, I'll mute until this video's over, and then I'll turn it back on.
The heat, the gravity, to keep it from
Donation to TTS is currently muted.
Colliding with another Earth. But maybe all of this effort by Reed is just gonna be for nothing, because I'm assuming Victor planned for Reed to do this, and he's gonna.
Bro, that's not just that
this
can't
effort
just
by
be
Reed
his
is
cape,
just gonna be
bro.
for nothing, because I'm assuming Victor planned.
I'm surprised he hasn't said nothing. Did it get to this part yet? I don't think it got to that part yet.
The heat, the gravity, to keep it from colliding with another Earth. But maybe all of this effort by Reed is just gonna be for nothing, because I'm assuming Victor planned for Reed to do this, and he's gonna instead hijack all of this technology, weaponize it to help expedite the destruction of these worlds and construct Battle World. Like, I think Reed thinks the biggest problem to face is that 3 Earths are colliding. I don't think he's lived in the horrors of the possibility yet that there's actually a 4th world that's gonna be built from those broken pieces. So yeah, I think that's all being communicated here. And we see Victor's green eyes just sadly raising up to Reed's from under that mask in an almost apologetic expression, like, oops, you got me. So now we see this shot of Scott Lang kissing Cassie Lang's forehead from the July trailer, and a new angle of Johnny Storm hugging Franklin Richards. It's the same moment from the other shot in the July trailer, but now it confirms it's the same actor as the actor who played Franklin in the Fantastic Four post-credit scene. But Franklin is now wearing these blue pajamas, not the blue turtleneck that he was wearing in the scene with Dr. Doom. So I no longer think that Doom is kidnapping these kids, and thank God. I really did not want another Gore the God Butcher from Thor Love and Thunder plotline. I've theorized this in other videos, but I wonder if Johnny and Franklin in this moment are being swept into Battle World, and Johnny might be in the process of being transformed into the son of Battle World. Or maybe Franklin is saving his uncle by using his power cosmic to warp his body into a form of something that brings light into this dark world that Franklin can later restore into a normal human form. There's a quick shot of Patrick Stewart as Professor Charles Xavier, and then Magneto in his helmet. It kind of looks like a Sentinel is moving behind him. I think this might be part of the battle where he's working with Cyclops to fight these guys. Actually, at San Diego Comic-Con, Hasbro released their awesome Marvel Legends figures for Avengers Doomsday, and it looks like Magneto's helmet will have this purple symbol on the forehead. We hear Robert Downey Jr.'s Latvian accent again as he says,
All of you have lived, stolen lives.
What'd that mean?
Give them back.
And over this is a shot of Steve holding his baby from the first teaser, and Thor with his adopted daughter Love in the same kind of setup that we saw in the second teaser. And then the shot of Loki from the July trailer when he's visiting Steve Rogers in Steve's house, and Shuri on the deck of a ship with Joaquin Torres and Ava Starr, and then James Marsden Cyclops raising his head mid-battle. Stolen lives, give them back. I mean, what does Doom mean by that? And why are we seeing these particular characters under this line? So let's make a case of how these people are taking lives. Scott kind of has a stolen life. He was supposed to have stayed in the quantum realm after the post-credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. And if it wasn't for that pesky rat in Endgame, he never would have gotten out. He never would have reunited with Cassie. He never would have reconnected with the Avengers and told them that time travel was possible via the quantum realm. That set up everything in Endgame and the consequences that they're facing now. Steve's stolen life? Yeah, this is obvious. He was never meant to stay in the past and have this nice life with Peggy and this baby, who I assume is named James. Thor's stolen life? I mean, maybe Doom said you should have stayed fat.
Is he asleep?
No. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Doom anti-GLP-1 confirmed. No, Love, remember, is not Thor's daughter. It's really Gore's daughter, who was reincarnated via eternity into the cosmic entity
Didn't even
of
see
Love.
this movie.
I mean, is the ending of Thor: Love and Thunder in that well at the center of the universe something that Doom is really pissed off about? Maybe Doom hates the VFX
Who
in
the
Thor: Love and
fuck
Thunder.
is that?
Loki's stolen life. I think this one's an obvious one too. He was supposed to die at the hands of Thanos in Infinity War. But
Damn, look
the
at
actions of the time
Thanos.
heist
Oh
by
my
the Avengers
gosh.
allowed Loki to escape as variant
I love that
L1130
scene.
and have this alternate destiny that is very much going to matter to Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. And then Shuri's stolen life, I don't know, maybe that's just a really deeper meta insult from Doom that she's only Black Panther because her brother died. If that's what he means by that, that would be super mean. And then Cyclops' stolen life. Well,
Yeah, well, he's Doom, dude. He's not gonna be super nice.
well, this argument applies. Our man Scott was supposed to be dead as of the events of X-Men The Last Stand at the hands of Phoenix. But Wolverine's tinkering with the timeline and Days of Future Past altered
Yuck.
history so that Scott Summers was alive once more. A stolen life. I do wonder if the enthusiasm for the return of James Marsden Cyclops might be dampened as more and more people get excited for Kit Connor's Cyclops in the upcoming X-Men film. So with all of these characters, I wonder if Doom is suggesting all of your current existences is just furthering the messy outgrowth of a multiverse that led to all of these problems. Peggy Carter actress Haley Atwell repeatedly brought up this idea of existentialism when it comes to her role and many of their roles.
All I will say is that it is sort of an existential crisis of a movie, where the whole world is turned on its head, and we don't even know who we are anymore.
Dr. Doom blasts out of this structure and speedily flips through the air before sticking a powerful landing. This looks like some kind of ship because it is the exact exterior window of this interior set from the set photo that showed Danny Ramirez, Evan Moss Backrack, Wyatt Russell, and the foot of Letitia Wright as Shuri. So that control panel makes me think that this is a ship of some kind, maybe a life raft that Reed Richards built to escape the incursions. Moving on to this crazy moment.
I swear, you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
So how the fuck are they gonna nerf him? Because
this is an expanded version
just
of the
stopped that with 2
confrontation from the
fingers.
first trailer. Now we see Doom conjuring his green magic to zip Stormbreaker out of Thor's hands and into a nearby statue. Just a reminder that this same god-killing weapon could cut through the combined blast of the 6 Infinity Stones to nearly kill Thanos if Thor had gone for the head. Now Thor goes for the head, and Doom's magic easily overwhelms this weapon that has the power level of the 6 Infinity Stones. But then in this close-up of Doom conjuring more green magic to throw Thor back, you can see very clearly in the shot a ribbon tied around Doom's arm. This ribbon was on the Doom costume's arm in the display at Comic-Con. I assume this is some kind of memento or reminder of his wife and or child. And then we end the trailer with Doom's response.
Hell answers to me. For I am Doom.
Holy aura.
Yeah, that's one hell of a response to the God of Thunder. Also, we gotta remember that Doom has heard his mother screaming to him for help from hell. So yeah, hell does kind of answer to him. Doom punches the dirt and the broken sentinels rise. Green magic coursing through their shoulder joints, their chests, and their eyes. It's pretty terrifying. Doom clearly gives no fucks, using his sorcery to weaponize the robots that were built by Bolivar Trask to kill a certain genetic group, mutants, to now attack this group. Peter Parker, this is
I'm
why
gonna watch
you
that
don't invent
eventually.
mutant inhibitor technology.
On
And now,
Patreon.
if Doom can use this magic to deputize these sentinels, I kind of feel like he could do the same thing to people like Doctor Strange and Clea to be part of his coven of witches. Since Deadpool appeared at the Comic-Con panel, I do think that was all to tease Deadpool's appearance and perhaps the end of this movie. I mean, someone had to get Gambit out of the void. Now, at D23, Marvel had something of a follow-up to Ryan Reynolds' appearance in San Diego with this new video of Hugh Jackman doing a similar kind of thing to offer his services to do a cameo in Doomsday, but not actually confirm whether or not he's going to be in it.
Dude, I don't want to do this.
Just do it.
I've already done filming. This is
Do
silly.
it. Or maybe the next one is called Deadpool and Spider-Man and literally everyone except Wolverine.
Who are you? Like, what? That's both hurtful and spiteful.
Ask the question.
Why are you sitting? Hey, Kevin. Hey, D23. Hope you're all having a great time. I just wanted to check in, just totally unprompted, and just wondering if you might need some help.
Rounding
Rounding
out
out
the cast.
Rounding out the cast? Dude, they've got like 28 people. Why the hell do they need us?
Because we're the golden ones. We're special.
We're not special.
Now follow the fucking script.
Okay. So anyway, if you guys need some help rounding out the cast, I'd love to join. And I don't know, I might be able to convince Ryan to appear in Avengers Doomsday, but no pressure. I hate you so much, man.
I know, me too.
So I think in both instances, the
I
bit
did not
is
see
not
that.
working. Like, no offense to Jackman or Reynolds, but I was in the room for both bits, and both times the audience was just kind of confused and very impatient and kind of annoyed that Kevin Feige or Robert Downey Jr. didn't say anything after it was over. And clearly, by investing in these actors appearing in these high-profile panels for Avengers Doomsday at all, everyone is just assuming that they're going to be in the movie. So I think the big surprise, not really a surprise, is that when we get to the X-Mansion in Doomsday, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will just also be there, and we're all gonna cheer. Other updates I saw at D23 include Dr. Doom's alternate suit in this movie, Nightcrawler's costume with swords, and this interesting floor plan layout of the X-Mansion as we see it in Doomsday. One of these rooms will have Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in it. You can watch this other video that we released with more details. Meanwhile, Spider-Man
Nigga broke down the
post-credit
map.
scene showed Ned's Spidey Tracker app locating another Spider-Man location in space, which could be on another arriving Earth in this incursion event
Fresh
in Doomsday.
lineup.
There
I
are
see you.
rumors that we're going to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's Earth of 96283, or maybe we're seeing Tom Holland's Spider-Man respawning in this other new battleground that Dr. Doom is constructing, or maybe it's a similar signal that the Thunderbolts post-credit scene left us with. It was meant to be viewed as a Fantastic Four thing, and that Peter is actually showing up in the Baxter building of Earth 828. Now, Robert Downey Jr. has been dropping some big clues in the form of the clothes he's wearing throughout these events. Redditor Edit with Ego has done an amazing job translating everything. In the jacket that we saw him wearing on the Hall H stage, the right pocket spells revenge, the left pocket spells justice, the lapel along his chest spells out the phrase there is no promise of tomorrow, awesome, and then the right cuff spells the phrase to the victor, the left cuff spells the phrase go the spoils. This Redditor actually created a really awesome cipher, and how it's not letter by letter, it's more kind of runic and phonetic. This Redditor also used this cipher to translate the shoes that Robert Downey Jr. posted on Instagram, where the names Reed and Valeria appear across the straps. Valeria was the name of Doom's long lost love, and Franklin and Sue ended up naming their second kid Valeria since Doom helped deliver her. But I think these shoes are telling us the name of Doom's wife and her daughter from the tapestry, Valeria. Valeria is Valeri dead. Comment down below with your thoughts on this, and a special thanks to one of our In Our Underground subscribers, Frederick Price, for supporting us at the executive producer.
This nigga, there's a nigga that is breaking down the runic text on Reddit. That's crazy, bro. React to the X-Men cast. I seen it. I seen the cast. I did see the cast. Yo, W fucking video. W Eric. W breakdown. I am actually super excited for Doomsday. I'd never thought I would be excited. I knew I'd be, you know, hyped to check it out, but what's this? If the rumors are true.
A criminal! He stole my suit! He's a menace to the entire city! I want that wall-crawling arachnid prosecuted! I want him strung up by his web! I want Spider-Man!
I want Spider-Man! Oh my god. Swag. 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 Oh my gosh. Hey, bro. Spider-Man 2 fucking goated. Fucking goated. Okay, hold on.